Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday. I know what day it is today, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Anywho, we're going to start talking about body systems now. Obviously, that goes with the other stuff we're talking about. So, today we're just going to go through this presentation quick, and then you are going to have a Quizlet that you need to go through. So, all right, let's get started with body systems. Okay, so there are actually 10 major organ systems in the human body, and today we're just going to go through them. I'll tell you a little bit about them and also the organs that, you know, work in them. So, all right. Ooh, got to move my head. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so the first one we're going to go over is just the skeletal system. We all know what skeletons are. And while they're important. So we're just going to kind of review this. Obviously, we need our skeletal system because this is what provides us our support. If we didn't have a skeleton or bones, we'd be a pile of mush, would not be able to survive. Our bones also protect those organs that are inside of our body. And think of your rib cage and things like that. They're there so there's no harm done to those organs if something were to happen, you fall down or something like that. Also, there's an attachment site for organs, and the big parts of the skeletal system are just your bones and cartilage. Cartilage is kind of like the stuff your nose is made out. So you know how it's kind of flexible and things like that? That's made of cartilage, not bone. Fun fact. That's why you don't see any skeletons walking around with noses, walking around skeletons. Whew, it's Monday. All right, our next one is the muscular system. Our muscles actually work in pairs, and that's what gives us the ability to move. So our muscles and our bones give us the structure, so we have a shape, and then our muscles help us move around. So obviously, the parts of the muscular system are the muscles. Thanks, muscles. All right, our circulatory system. That has to do with our blood. This moves our blood around, it gets us our nutrients. There's different gases that are in our body. Not that kind of gas. But we obviously need oxygen. And then we also have carbon dioxide. And so the CO2 or the carbon dioxide is what we breathe out. And so that is in our body, but we need to get it out. It's the waste, if you will. The parts of the circulatory system that we focus on is going to be the heart, blood vessels, and our blood, of course. Right. Our nervous system. So basically, that's what kind of gives us our feelings, and it kind of determines our movement or our behaviors. It's basically it relays electrical signals through the body, and so we know to move. It has to do a lot with reflexes as well. So if you think of let's say you accidentally put your hand next to a stove or on the oven and you realize it's hot, your body knows to automatically pull back so you don't cause harm to yourself. Parts of the nervous system, your brain, it's a big one. That's what basically tells your hand to move away. Your spinal cord and also your peripheral nerves. All right, next is your respiratory system, which is obviously really important. Your respiratory system, how you breathe. Oxygen is absorbed into the body, and then, like I said, that CO2 or that carbon dioxide is what you breathe out. The big parts of the respiratory system are going to be your lung, your nose, and your trachea. And if you kind of look here, you can kind of see where your trachea is. It's going to be right in that area. It's how you breathe. All right, your digestive system. Oh, everyone's favorite. There's always so much giggling during this. Basically, your digestive system is you eat, your body processes the food, and then you expel the waste. I know. Hilarious. Get it together, fifth grade. Jeez. Anyway, so basically we have to eat so we can get those vital necessities into our body. And so we eat food. That food breaks down. We absorb those nutrients, and then we have to get rid of the rest of it somehow. The major parts of our digestive system is going to be your mouth, your esophagus, your stomach, and your small and large intestines. And as you can see, a lot of people get the esophagus and the trachea Next step, let's see if I can go back real quick and show you that. So your trachea is your breathing. Your esophagus is when you're eating. Sound good? Cool. All right, now we're going to talk about immune system. I'm sure you've all heard of an immune system before. This is really important to our body. So basically, your immune system's job is to detect invaders or things that are viruses, things that are trying to get into your body, and it produces antibodies or a way to like fight them off. And so sometimes when you have a weakened immune system, that means your body's already had to fight something, or other things happen where your immune system might not be where it should be. And so that's when you are immune compromised, if you will. Like when we're thinking about COVID-19, these are the people that they're susceptible just because their body has experienced some other things. And so they are not as able to fight off viruses versus people that have better immune systems. And so that's why other people were on lockdown maybe before everybody was. So big parts of your immune system: your lymph nodes and vessels, white blood cells, your T and B cells. Okay, this just kind of talks about, this slide is basically about how there's a difference between things that are contagious versus things that are not contagious. And this is important. So things like mumps and chickenpox, COVID-19, these are things that are very contagious and that can make you sick. And so if you are exposed to someone who has these things, then you yourself can get sick. Now, there are other things that, or other illnesses, that are around that are not contagious. So regardless, you can hang out with these people as much as you want. So cancer, asthma, diabetes, they're not contagious diseases. So you can be around these people, not a big deal. As someone with asthma, I can assure you that I have not given you any or given any of you asthma. So don't worry about it, okay? Okay. All right. Well, that's it for body systems. It's a pretty short one. I think it might be the shortest one we've done all year. It's going to be the last one we do all year. It's okay. Try not to cry. I know you're very sad, but we'll get through it. Okay? Don't worry. All right. So again, body systems, the next couple of weeks, we're going to break them up. We're going to go into them more in depth. You'll be watching some study jams, some Symbaloo, clearly a Monday. Study jams, some brain pops, and some other fun videos. So, yeah, you guys, I hope you're having just a lovely time. And I'm going to stop talking and have a great Monday because I know what day it is. Okay, goodbye.